Oh, you know what that means. That music means it's Friday Flicks time, and we are here with film critic Patrick Beatty joining us now to dive into the world and talk movies.
That music is Pavlovian. Like, I just want to go and watch movies immediately. Yep. How's it going?
It's going so great. I mean, we had Neil on.
Yeah, absolutely. He's amazing.
Neil McDonough.
I wanted to talk about Band of Brothers and stuff with him, but it's okay. We've got some really good ones to talk about. Right off the top, Sinners. Have you seen this yet?
I have not, Patrick.
It came out last weekend, and our good friend, our other critic, Tracy Mangum, talked about it. This is one of the best films of the year, hands down. It's smashing box office records, already about to make its budget back by Sunday, and it's only been out a full week. That's insane. Not only that, the score is incredible. This is a horror film. It's rated R, so take no kids to it. Go with a loved one. Go with your family that's above the age, and have such a great time.
Okay, well, and you also talked to some major actors, right? With a big project.
Not with Sinners, but there's Sinners, and then there's also Andor Season 2 that just came out on Wednesday. So these are for the adults. Andor Season 2, you would think Star Wars, we're going to be talking with kids films, it's like Skeleton Crew, nothing like that. This is for adults. We're talking about revolution, we're talking about rebellion, and the real stakes that come with that and the costs that have with it. It's one of the best shows out right now. It's coming out every week, 3 episodes at a time. So it's going to be a really quick watch, but I cannot wait for people, especially Rogue One fans, to just dive in and have so much fun with that too.
Okay, let's now turn to Legend of Ochi.
Yes, so speaking of Star Wars, I think we might have a run for our money for cutest puppet, beating out Baby Yoda even.
No, you won't say that.
I think so. So what we have here, A24's attempt at doing maybe a Star Wars film, The Legend of Ochi. Let's take a look at what it looks like and talking with the cast and crew.
It's okay. I won't hurt you. You're not like they say.
Helena, what was it like working with a practical puppet? In fact, what were like the surprises and what were the more challenging parts for it?
Well, surprising definitely was that it was practical. I think it's a beautiful thing about Isaiah's work is that he really wanted it to be practical puppets, and he partly like painted the background, painted the island, and really like got into the work like very detailed. The Ochi looked like a real thing. I didn't feel like I was shooting with something that wasn't alive. It would react to me, you know, it had these 6th grade puppeteers that would make it move around. I feel like it made it very easy for me, honestly, to have a practical puppet, and just fun, you know. It was a very like close work, a lot of ideas, a lot of trying around, a lot of different versions of the scenes, and yeah, I loved it. It was very cool because, you know, he couldn't complain. I could do whatever, and he just would stand there and look at me and like do nothing.
Isaiah, you actually I saw an interview with you talking with Finn Wolfhard, and there's a pitch video that was sent to him. Was this sent to the entire cast? And if so, is that a normal thing that usually happens when you're pitching movies? Is it just a concept at the beginning, or were you able to build something?
Yeah, the video itself was like a byproduct of COVID. So I had been, you know, developing this pitch I would give in a room, mostly to financiers, production companies, studios, you know, and it was full of my concept art that I've been making and location scout footage that I'd shot in Romania and all of the creature tests that John Nolan Studios had been doing, prototypes of the puppetry. It had to be a kind of like undeniable package just to get, you know, ultimately A24 to do it. And then when COVID hit, that presentation just turned into a video, and that was then send that to Willem, Emily, Finn, and Helena, and they all say yes in like 2 days, and we've cast the film, you know, just from them reading the script and seeing that video. And
my kids said yes. My kids watched it. You have to do this movie, Mom.
Yeah, both of you were at Sundance, right?
We were, yeah. We were just talking. We heard Salt Lake City.
Said it.
It was so cool. I've never been to that festival before. Had you ever? No.
I've never been.
It was pretty wild experience. It was very cool.
I was thinking that people would still like wear high heels, even though in the email it said not to. But, you know, when we arrived and we were like going up, you know, to the cinema or wherever, it was like we were walking through snow like this up the mountain in like high shoes, and I was like, what am I doing here? Like, I need to go and get my snow boots, you know?
Yeah. I didn't pack correctly. at all.
Me neither. Me neither.
It's no joke, man. We'll give you no snow or 10 feet. There's no in between.
Exactly.
All right. This
cool.
is definitely one to see. And where can
Definitely.
we find this?
Oh, find this on Cedar Skippet later today, the full interview, and on ABC4.com.
All right. Thank you, Patrick, as always. And we are back in just 2 minutes, everyone. Don't go anywhere.